Alright, here we are, Canadian junkyard. Okay, pro tip here. Hey everybody, welcome back to your favorite YouTube show, Fixing Random Crap with Craig. Today we are going to be unboxing and testing out this oil pump extractor. And I'll tell you more when we get outside about why I'm doing this. But first I'll just show you what's in here. This was like $21 on Amazon, which is, in my opinion, a pretty good deal. So it comes with the pump itself. The pump connects to the battery of the vehicle, which is pretty cool. It comes with these little clamps that we're going to use to attach the two hoses, and comes with some instructions that we will read and fill you in on. But yeah, that's what it looks like coming out of the box, and we'll go show you outside. Okay, we're back. So we're all set up outside. We've got this new pump is plumbed up. We got our clamps on. This tube here is going to go down the dipstick tube, which is right there. We're going to put that in there in a second. This extraction tube is already set up into our bucket, and then this is the power. So this connects onto the positive thing of the battery, and then we're going to go and put the other one on the frame. Hi. And that should fire this up. Hello. So then we should be pumping oil out of this thing. And the reason that we're doing this, you're asking, why, Craig? Why are you doing it this way? Why don't you just pull the plug, the drain plug, out of the bottom of the oil pan? So I've been under there. I'm not going to crawl under there right now, but the drain plug looks really bad. The whole oil pan looks really bad and rusty, and it looks to be, honestly, that whoever changed the oil last has put like some sort of putty or epoxy or something all around that plug to probably stop a leak. And I don't really want to deal with that right now. I do not want to replace the oil pan because that is going to be a lot of work. You can see one bolt down there. That's not the one, I don't think, though. But anyway, it looks real bad. So I thought to myself, I wonder if I could somehow suck the oil out of here, and not have to deal with that drain plug, and therefore not have to replace the oil pan. And wasn't too sure what I was going to do, and my neighbor had an idea. Said, yeah, it'd be cool if you could somehow get a pump and put it down the dipstick tube. And then I went on Amazon, and sure enough, these things just exist. So if this works really well, this might be just the way to change oil now. Like, why would I want to crawl underneath and do all this thing? One thing it does say is get it on flat ground. So I was going to do it on the driveway, but the driveway's pretty sloped. So we moved it out here to the road, and so that it would be a little bit flatter. And we're going to fire it up and see how it works. So fingers crossed. Okay, so we're all set. We're in there. One trick I did think of is I took the length of the dipstick and measured that, like just put it next to this thing and held my hand so I would know when this was in about as far as the dipstick goes. And it feels like it would go a little bit further, but it feels like it's meeting resistance there, and I feel like it's just kind of kinking up maybe down there. So we've got this thing tied up to the battery, and I'm going to turn it on for the first time. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Ready? Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at it go. She's going right to town. How cool is that? So obviously I want to stand here and make sure this thing doesn't come out of this bucket, but I mean, it's in there pretty good. I think we're going to let this go, and we'll see when we stop seeing oil coming out. Well, I like it so far. Okay, that worked totally awesome. So it, it sort of went for about 10 minutes, I would say, 8 or 10 minutes. This car takes 9 liters of oil, so it probably would be a lot less for something that took, less oil, obviously. But this, I could tell it was done, like the sound, it started to sound different. And then I looked over here and we're starting to get some air bubbles and stuff. And then I just kind of like twisted and moved this around. I got a little bit more. But yeah, I'm assuming we've got most of it out. This thing is nice and heavy, full of oil. So yeah, beauty. Super awesome. So we're going to do the rest of the oil change. You don't really need to see that. We're going to change the oil filter. Pretty sure that's right there. And we have the new oil filter put in, and we have the official Castrol Edge oil that meets the Mercedes 229.5 spec. And this seems like a real easy way to do an oil change right now. So this might be my favorite new little tool here. Anyway, if anything else interesting comes up, we'll let you know. But otherwise, we'll call that a wrap on Fixing Random Crap with Craig. See you next time.